Hello TEL200 students and welcome to Lesson 2. I know that we're still in the middle of Lesson 1, but in order to be able to open lessons ahead of time, I'm recording this video now and you'll see it posted in our announcements soon. So I just want to do a quick walkthrough of Lesson 2 and what to expect. But before I do that, first, thanks for your attention to the course, for participating in the discussion boards, and for your commitment to the class so far. In Lesson 2, we're going to dig a little deeper into getting to know who you are as a person, more about your personality, and how that might impact your future careers. So you'll see an overview for the lesson, what we hope our objectives are going to be, and what you're going to meet. And then the first thing that you want to do in this lesson is complete the reading. So we've got 2 readings here for you to view and read that will help you better understand how personality is linked to career assessment and success, and the role of self-assessments and, in us kind of navigating what we want to do in the future. So take time to read those 2 articles first. Once you've done the reading, the next thing you'll want to engage in is some self-assessments. So in this lesson, we're asking that you complete 3 self-assessments to better understand your personality and how that might impact your future careers. So we've linked here to the 3 assessments that you're going to take: 16 Personalities, Talent Today, and Me 3. And while you're taking these tests and reviewing the results, you're going to want to consider, what have you learned about yourself from these tests? Is there anything that surprised you? And then is there anything that, based on these results, you'd like to refine? So you're going to be thinking about this prompt because it's going to come up again in your discussion board later. So as you're taking the test and viewing the results, be thinking about what surprised you, what areas of interest did you find, what didn't you agree with? So be thinking critically about the results that you were given. In order to get credit for each of these assessments, you need to make sure that you show proof that you took the tests. And so you'll see that in order to get credit for taking them, you either need to upload a PDF of your results, right? So 16 Personalities, Talent Today will allow you to download a PDF. The other 2, you're going to need to take a screenshot of your results page. If you're not sure how to take a screenshot, I've included some tips down here below on how to do that. So when you get into each test, for the first one, 16 Personalities, it's 100 questions. It takes about 12 minutes to take this. And once you have your results, you can actually read through information about your personality type. So there's 8 different areas on the 16 Personalities results page that I want you to read through. So don't just find out your personality type, but read about, what is your personality? What are the strengths and weaknesses that come along with this? What does this mean for your romantic relationship, your friendships, and if you choose to be a parent or are a parent, for your parenthood techniques, for your possible career, workplace habits, and then conclusions about your personality. I've also included, where applicable, screenshot images of what your screenshot should look like for your results page. When you get to Talent Today, you're going to take a series of paired questions that you have to choose from, and then at the end of your test, it's going to give you a web of your personality across 5 different personality clusters. And so you're going to want to click through that web and read about every component on that web related to your personality. And for this test, they'll allow you to download a PDF of your results. So you're going to want to do that to submit for this assignment. And then the last assignment that you're going to take, the last self-assessment, is the Me 3 test. And this is a picture-based test. It's a paired pictures. You have to click which one most is interesting to you. And then at the end of the test, you're going to get some career results. You'll get 3 possible careers that, based on this test, you might be a good match for. And so then for each career, you're going to want to read the details of that career. It'll include, what that career includes and some of the money you could make doing that career and how in need of people the career is. At the end of taking these assessments, you're going to want to submit 3 files. When you go to click here, right, link to self-assessments, you're going to want to scroll down, and you're going to need to browse your computer to find the things that you need to submit to prove you've taken these assessments. And you can do more than 1 attachment, right? So I'm including 3 attachments to support the 3 tests that I took in this lesson. Why is my PDF? Oh, there it is. Look, I downloaded it twice, so I'm going to take one of them off. Now I've got my 3 results, and then I can submit. All right, so that's the self-assessments. You're going to want to do that first because it's going to impact everything else you do. So then, you have to work this week with your peers to have a discussion around what did you learn from the self-assessments. And then one person from your group, whoever you decided in your charter, will submit the summary of your group's discussion in lesson 2. So up here, you're going to see a summary template. I think most groups are deciding to use the template that's provided. You're also going to see a discussion summary example and the rubric for grading the summaries. So remember, you first have a discussion, a back and forth discussion with your group about what you learned from the self-assessments, and then at the end of the lesson, somebody will submit a group summary. Finally, another individual assignment is your reflection, your 5-paragraph essay. So we're asking you to consider not only all the readings that you've done on self-assessments and personality and career and your tests that you completed, but to date, what do you feel are your 3 most substantial accomplishments, and why do you view them as such? And when you're thinking about these accomplishments, you're going to want to also see them through the lens of your personality, right? How does who you are impact the things that you've been able to do in your life? Now remember a few things about our 5-paragraph essays, right? We always have to use APA formatting. So if you click on the rubric, it's going to remind you of that down below, right? In terms of writing conventions, we want to use APA formatting. And because we did have readings this week, you will want to make sure that you're referencing course materials through at least 2 in-text citations and including then the references for those citations at the bottom of your essay. So don't forget to follow APA formatting. And remember, if you need help with APA formatting, where can you go? Back up here to Start Here, scroll down, all the way down, there's your APA formatting information, right? So we've got tools there to help you if you're not sure about that. We're looking forward to another awesome lesson, to reading your discussions, reading your essays, and also looking at your summaries. And we're excited for you to get to know more about yourself. So enjoy lesson 2.